Good morning, all students, and warm welcome to all of you in our second lecture of accounting. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the history of accounting, definition, and nature of accounting. Today, we are discussing on features or characteristics of accounting. Don't you? So there is a given four characteristics of account. First is understandability. What is the meaning of understandability? Means કે in the Gujarati we can say that કે ભાઈ સમજી શકાય તેવું. If we are read account, so we should to be prepared clearly and proper and necessary information. If we are not making clear or proper, so at the end of the year, how we can understand what is our profit, what is our loss, and what about the all the another element in account. Then છે આપણે ક્લિયર લખશું જ નહીં પ્રોપર વેમાં તો વર્ષના અંતે આપણને કઈ રીતે ખબર પડશે શું નફો શું ખોટ. So we should to prepare account clear and proper way and only necessary information. Then છે આપણે બીજી એવી કોઈ પણ પ્રકારની ઇન્ફોર્મેશન એની અંદર રાઈટ નથી કરવાની કે જે આપણે ધંધાની સાથે આપણા બિઝનેસની સાથે રેલેવન્ટ ના હોય. Then છે so if we make it clear, proper and only necessary information, so at the end of the year we got our account understandability, we can easily understand it. Then check, and with the help of this kind of the understanding of account we are taking another decision in business. I told you in our previous lecture. So first characteristics of accounting is, so account should be a understand. Then second, relevance. A business unit make a account, so we should to make it relevant. Then if at the end of the year we got it or relevant information, then if we write any unnecessary transaction in our account, and if we are not following a principle of account, so at the end of the year we cannot got our relevant information. Then check, so આપણે શું કરવાનું છે એની અંદર only relevant information ને શું કરવાની છે રાઈટ કરવાની છે. so after end of the year આપણે શું થશે જે આપણને ઇન્ફોર્મેશન એ relevant એટલે કે સુસંગત એને લગતી ઇન્ફોર્મેશન શું થશે આપણે મેળવી શકશું. so our second characteristic is relevance. Third is reliability. Reliability in the Gujarati sense we can tell विश्वसनीयता. If we make a account, then who make a account? Our accountant make a account, and if he have some kind of the personal bias, so what happen? So we cannot get a relevant or right information, because for the his or her biasness, his right or wrong transaction in account. સમજાય છે કે જે અકાઉન્ટ લખે છે એની કોઈની સાથે પ્રોબ્લેમ વાંધો છે તો શું કરશે તે અકાઉન્ટ ની અંદર રોંગ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન લખશે. કઈ રીતે? I give you example કે if I have a problem with you, so in your transaction what can I do? હું તમારી અંદર ખોટી પ્રાઇસ લખી નાખીશ કે એવું કંઈક કરીશ કે જેથી તમને નુકસાન થાય અથવા તો તમારું એક બેલેન્સ વિખાય. So what happened at the end? So this transaction is also affected on our account, because for the reason of this transaction at the end of the year we cannot get the right information. So or we should to write a relevant reliability. Sorry, we should to write a reliability in our transaction. સમજાય છે? આપણે ખોટું કરશું એટલે વર્ષના અંતે આપણને જે રાઈટ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન છે એ એકાઉન્ટની અંદર તમને નહીં મળે. And the last, comparability. If we record the account, so we should to compare with another companies as well as our account also of the previous account. Then check, so with the help of the account we have to compare. If you analyze the annual account of any company, they give a information of third 3 years. Then છે 2 થી 3 વર્ષની ઇન્ફોર્મેશન એને એન્યુઅલ અકાઉન્ટમાં આપેલી હશે. Why? So with the help of this information we can compare it. So this comparison is possible with only written account. Then છે એવું તો નથી કે હું તમને એમ પૂછું કે ચાલ આજથી 10 વર્ષ પહેલા તમારો નફો કેટલો કે દેવાદાર શું હતું કે લેણદાર શું હતું. You remember it? No, you cannot remember it. Then check. So with the help of the account we recorded it. Then this kind of the recorded we can or we will be compared with the present situation of a company. Then check. So these four are the characteristics of account. It is not in our syllabus, but મને એવું થયું કે કરાવવા જેવું છે, so I tell that. Now we are moving on our second topic of our today's lecture is objectives of account. Objectives of account means why we are the making a account. What is the object? What is our main aim for maintaining or preparing account? Then so these all are the objectives of account. Please write it properly. કેમ કે જે book છે એની અંદર properly નથી અમે મારી રીતે objectives બનાવેલા છે. So write it properly. First of all, one by one I explain you. Our first objective of accounting is written record. We are in account, we are the recorded all the transactions which happen in a year in a systematically manner. Why? Because after complete of year we can analyze it, and if any kind of the problem happen in our business or in our account, so we can use it as a evidence also. Then check, because in the business many kind of the transaction happen, so we cannot remember it. Then and any other third party blame us, then and he is give notice by a court to us. So at the time of, if we have the account properly and in a systematically manner, so we can use this kind of the account as a evidence in a court. Then છે શા માટે written record માં હોય છે? કેમ કે proof છે, evidence છે. Because in the court and in the legal procedure, oral information and oral transaction, it is not valid. Right? મુખ્ય મોઢેથી બોલેલા ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન ક્યાંય કોર્ટમાં કે વેલિડ થતા નથી. In the court we should to give a written transaction. In the account we are giving a slip to third party, and we take a signature of this person. So this all the thing as the legal procedure and as the evidence it is a maintained. Then આપણે should to maintain. Then check the record, written record. Value of the objective. Second one is the financial position. If we make a account, so we know at the end of the year what is our financial position presently. Then check, after complete of year we can get a financial position, what is our asset and what is our liability. Then check, so how can we get this asset and liabilities figure? With the help of the account. So our second objective is we can get a asset and liability, and we know what is the financial position of our company or our business. Then છે જો અકાઉન્ટ બનાવશો તો તમને વર્ષના અંતે ખબર પડશે કે આપણી અસેટ કેટલી છે અને આપણી લાયબિલિટી કેટલી છે. એમને મીન્સ કે ઓફિસમાં બેઠા બેઠા તો તમે અંદાજો નહીં લગાડી શકો. Then છે આ બધી એક્ટિવિટી we can do with the help of account. Now third one, income and expense. હવે financial position how we can get by a balance sheet. So how we can get a income and expense which is happen in our business in a year. વર્ષની અંદર ખર્ચા અને આવક જે થઈ આપણે કઈ રીતે જાણી શકશું? With the help of the profit and loss account. Then check, so how we can get a profit and loss account? By accounting. Then check, why it is the object of, because if we have a record of the income and expense, so we know at the place, at the where place we get our income, and at where we are the expend. In the expend, how we can reduce our expense. So this kind of the all the thing we can get with the help of the profit and loss account. સમજો છો કે આપણને વર્ષ દરમિયાન આવક અને ખર્ચાની વિગતની ખબર કોણ આપશે કે ભાઈ પ્રોફિટ એન્ડ લોસ એકાઉન્ટ આપશે, જેનાથી આપણને ખબર પડશે ક્યાંથી આવક છે ક્યાંથી જાવક છે, જાવકને આપણે રિડ્યુસ કરી શકશું, આવકના સોર્સ જાણી શકશું, એની અંદર we can improve it also. So this thing is all the kind happen with the help of profit and loss account. Determining the tax liability in the year, during the year we are the paid many kind of the tax, service tax, sales tax, GST also included now. Then so we are the paid most of the tax. So with the help of the account we can determine about the tax. આપણે determine means you know what is the meaning of determine? Determine means અંદાજો કરવો, નક્કી કરવું. With the help of account we should determining about the tax. આપણને ખબર પડશે કે આપણી આવક કેટલી, આપણી જાવક કેટલી. We can also managing some tax. Then government give different kind in the TYBBA. In our subject we also learn about taxation. Then tax ઉપર આપણે ઘણું TYBBA ની અંદર આવશે કે according to government rules and regulation which kind of the policy helpful to us in the tax. કે એ પોલિસી ની અંદર તમે ઇન્વેસ્ટ કરો એટલે તમારા મનીને ટેક્સ નથી આપવો પડતો. So this all the kind of the management, this all the kind of the decision we can done by with the help of account without the determining of any kind of the purchase and our income and expense and our asset and liability. Then we cannot take this kind of the decision. આપણને ખબર જ નથી આવક ખર્ચા શું છે, asset liability શું છે. So how we can determine it? And this kind of account we should to also give a government also. On this basis government શું કરશે, એના ઉપર ટેક્સ લગાડશે. દેન ચેક આ બધી કરવું આપણે ફરજિયાત જ છે. અને આ બધી કઈ રીતે કે અકાઉન્ટની મદદથી આ બધી વસ્તુ થશે. Now comparison. In the features we are already discussed about the comparison. If we make a account, so we can compare it with another parties, our rivals, and also we can compare it with our own previous year's account. Then many of the company give a statement in the balance sheet, a previous year balance sheet and present year balance sheet. Why? Because this kind of the comparison helpful to our management also and helpful to our owner and shareholder also. Many kind of the parties are connected with our business. So these parties can compare our performance also with the help of this comparison, and this comparison is happen with the help of only and only account. This is it. Then the company can get a decision of the budgeting and another thing on the basis of account. Then and any other third parties which are connected who are the invested in our company, they are also waiting for our account, because on this basis of account we can decide about our dividend, how much amount of the dividend we should pay in this year. So this all the kind of the thing is the depend on this kind of the account. And we can also doing some kind of the statistical analysis like the trend analysis, ratio analysis. This kind of all the thing is totally depend on our accounting. This decision we can do on our accounting. In the last, helpful for our management. If the management should make some kind of the budgeting and they want to some kind of the another financial decision, so it is the basis, it is the totally based on what? It is the totally based on our account. Then so this kind of our objectives, it is the necessary for account in our business. આ બધા ઓબ્જેક્ટિવ શું કરે છે? આપણા બિઝનેસને નેસેસરી કરે છે, એ બનાવવા માટે ફરજિયાત કરે છે. એક અહીંયા ભૂલાઈ ગયું હતું, various law objective. According to Company Act 1956 in India, all the companies should to be prepare a account in a year. Then after the completion of the year, according to law of the company law of the 1956, every company should to be make a account. દરેક કંપનીને અકાઉન્ટ બનાવવું ફરજિયાત જ છે. Then who tell this kind of the thing? Because according to government law, according to government policy. And which policy? This kind of the question also asked in your exam. Various laws છે, કયો law છે? Company Act 1956. એ law પ્રમાણે દરેક કંપનીને એકાઉન્ટ બનાવવું ફરજિયાત છે. Then so now ફરી એક વખત બધા ઓબ્જેક્ટિવ ને ફટાફટ રિવાઇઝ કરાવી દઉં છું. First of the written record. If you have the written record of the account, so you can or you should to be give as a we can say that there is a evidence during the year all the transaction. It is you can systematically record it. So at the time of the some kind of the problem, you can use it as a evidence. Second one is the financial position with the help of the balance sheet. At the end of the year, you know about what is your asset and what is your liability, and with the help of this kind of the figure of asset and liability, you can determining about the financial position of your company. Income and expense. With the help of the profit and loss account, you know about what is your income and how much is your expenses, and at the where you get expenses and what is the total sources of your income. So this kind of the all the element, all the data, all the figures you get with the help of the account determining the taxation. We can say that during the year we all are to pay many kind of the taxes. So at the કયા tax ની અંદર કેટલા રૂપિયા પે કરવાના છે. So this kind of all of the figure we can get, and we can determine with the help of the account various law according to Company Act 1956. All the company in the India should to be make a account comparison. We can comparison of our account with our rival also and with our competitor also, and also we can compare with us also. એટલે આપણે પોતાની કંપની સાથે પણ compare કરી શકીએ છીએ. Decision making and helpful to our management with the help of the any kind of the analysis of the statistical data like the ratio analysis, trend analysis. This all the kind of the analysis we can do with the help of the account. And in the business we should during the year we are making the budgeting and all the thing. કેના ઉપરથી કરશું? with the help of the account. Then so these all are the objectives of account. Then તમને બધાને I think સમજાઈ ગયું હશે. If you are not understanding તો શું કરશો? તો કે ભાઈ વિડિયોને વારંવાર જોશો. એક વખત બુકની અંદર એવું હોય તો રીડ કરી લેવાનું, ધેન આફ્ટર વિડિયો જોવાનો, જેનાથી શું અથવા તો વિડિયો પહેલા જોઈ લો, ધેન આફ્ટર બુકમાં એક વખત રીડ કરી લો. So you can one kind of the create an idea in your mind, and it is the helpful to you for understand this kind of the concept also. Then આપણે જ્યારે તમે એક્ઝામ આપશો ત્યારે તમારે એક્ઝામ ઓનલી એન્ડ ઓનલી કેની અંદર આપવાનું છે? ઇંગ્લિશની અંદર. સો મેં એન્વાયરમેન્ટલ સાયન્સના લેક્ચરમાં તમને કીધું હતું, આજે પણ કહું છું કે યુ શુડ ટુ મેક અ vocabulary of the term of accounting and of the term of the management, because this તમારે આ બધું 3 વર્ષ સુધી કન્ટિન્યુ કરવાનું છે. બીબીએ પછી મોસ્ટ ઓફ ધ સ્ટુડન્ટ એમબીએ કરવાનું હોય છે. So this kind of the practice and this kind of the knowledge, it is helpful to your in your graduation, in your master degree, and after complete your master degree, this kind of the all the terminology and concept you should and you can apply in your practical and corporate life also. Then આગળ જતા બધું બહુ જ કામ આવવાનું છે. I know you are the boring in theoretical subject because the student make a mentality in the account we are calculating only and only sum, but in your examination you have for some of the 20 marks of theoretical also, and it is a totally sport because the in the 20% of the theoretical portion only one subject is available. જે છે એક જ સબ્જેક્ટ ની અંદર theoretical પ્રશ્ન હોય છે and most of the probably બીજા ચેપ્ટર માંથી hardly one sum they are asked you done છે but IMP છે theoretical portion પણ અકાઉન્ટ ની અંદર and if you know a theoretical concept very well, so at the this kind of the theoretical concept you should to apply or you will apply in your practical portion. So with the so for a reason of the so calculation for accounting જે તમારે અકાઉન્ટ ગણશો તો તમને આ બધા લો અને રૂલ્સ એન્ડ રેગ્યુલેશન તમને ખબર હોવી જોઈએ જે આપણે નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચર ની અંદર આવશે. So theoretical portion છે I know you all are bored but 20% નો છે એટલે ધ્યાન રાખો. then છે here I am finishing my lecture. In the next lecture we will meet with our next topic of this unit. then છે ત્યાં સુધી રીડિંગ કરતા રહેજો. જય હિન્દ, જય ભારત. થેન્ક યુ.